What is up, YouTube family? I hope you all are doing good. I know it's been about 4 months since I've done anything. I think last video I posted was back in January. When it comes to my VW stuff, I have posted a couple other things here and there, nothing too crazy. I have been working on my other YouTube channel, which if you haven't seen, if you're into baseball, check it out. It's called LFGSD Padres, and I just talk about baseball stuff on there, especially my favorite team. But I've been lacking on the car content, so posted a couple reels, but nothing major. I haven't done anything on any of my vehicles. I have just been working and going to school. So that's what my life has been the last 4 months. It's all I've been doing. Schoolwork and paying my bills. Even though I work a lot, I still don't have any money. But what's new, right? So I went ahead and made this list over here of all the stuff I got to do. These two cars right here are the ones that I use for work. I've been putting a ton of miles on those cars, and they need a lot of maintenance, as you can see right here. Ton of stuff I got to get taken care of. Then I got my bus over here, which is taking a back seat, but I'm going to be doing something about that very soon. I got invited to a I got invited to a car show for Father's Day. So I was kind of like, my car's not that nice, you know. It's patina, doesn't have a nice paint job or anything like that. Does have some nice wheels that I'm very proud of. And so I'm like, all right, well, let me clean it up, try to get it ready for the car show, try to get it ready for in time for the show in June. So I got to do a few things to that just to kind of freshen it up a little bit, get it going, looking as best as I can. It's not driving right now. It needs to, I messed up when I installed the new front beam. If you haven't seen that video, please check it out. I did a lowered and narrowed beam, so I had to put narrowed tie rods. And I didn't center the steering link when I put it in, so it was kind of off to the side. The wheels are aligned, but the steering link is off, so I can't turn the steering wheel all the way. I can't get the full range of motion when I turn to the left or to the right. I don't remember what it is. So one direction I can turn over, I can oversteer, and then the other direction it doesn't steer over enough. So if I'm like trying to turn into a driveway, I can't turn the steering wheel. I can't make a left turn or a right turn. I can't remember what it is. I can't make a turn quickly enough. So can't really drive it that way. I mean, you can drive it on the road, you know, for like large turns, you know, large left or right turns. But if you're trying to make a quick turn into a driveway or something, it's kind of tough. So I need to fix that. Basically, I need to disconnect the tie rods and then center the steering link and then reconnect them and adjust them again and do an alignment again. If you haven't seen that video where I did my own alignment, check that out. Both of those are going to be linked in the description. So I'm not going to handle that today. In today's video, I am going to be working on the Taco because my tires are super bad, and I got some new ones. I ordered them off of Custom Offset Wheels, which is a website where you can buy tires and wheels, mostly for trucks, on there. So I went ahead and got some BF Goodrich, I believe, KO2s, and one of my wheels is pretty scraped up, you know, wheel rash, and so I want to try to see what I can do to fix it, try to repair it. Not major. The tire's still on there, so I can't really go too deep into it. I'm just going to try to cover up some of those scratches. Just a little minor thing, you know. I'm not doing a full wheel restoration or anything like that. I'm just going to try to fix up some of the scratches before I get the new tires put on. I do probably need either some new ball joints or a new steering stabilizer, a steering rack. I'm not sure yet because my steering is kind of shaky when I drive it, and I don't want to wear out my brand new tires prematurely. So got to get that taken care of. So welcome back to the channel. If you haven't been here before, thank you for checking it out. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And to all my followers who have been following me for a while now, big shout out to you. Big shout out to Peace Street Garage up in Canada, out in the eastern side of Canada, Alberta. I can't remember exactly where. And on the West Coast, big shout out to Oscar Dubs out in San Jose. Always Showing Love. If you haven't seen his channel, check it out. I'll put a link to that as well. So let's get it going. Start off with some 80 grit. All right, found this cool sanding block made by Bondo. Don't forget, Bondo's just a brand. I should actually fill this. I should probably get some filler to fill in these scratches, actually, because I go pretty deep past the paint. Ooh, gotta fix that part right there. Look at that one. All right, so how did I do? Well, tried to smooth it out here. Got down to the primer and down to the aluminum. In some areas, you can still see there's some deep scratches there. Probably you'd have to fill those in with some filler. If not, I'd have to take it down, take the aluminum down. And then over here, same thing. Just try to take out the scratches that were in the paint. Got down to the primer again. There's also some deep scratches here I tried to get out, but that's either gonna, I can't use filler on the aluminum because it's bare. So I'd have to take a grinder and just grind it down to the next level below the grooves, the scratches, the deep scratches are in here. I'm not gonna do that right now. But I did want to just focus more on this area right here, the black, because that's where you're gonna see the paint scratched off. So I'm not gonna paint it right now because I'm gonna take this to the tire shop and they're gonna take off the paint when they're handling the wheels to get the tires on. So I can paint it. I can just paint it once the tires are on there, the new tires. I'll just mask off the tires right here, cover them up, but you can see how I scratched the tire. So I wanted to make sure I did this before I put the new tires on so I don't scratch up the new tires. So let's take these to the shop and get the new tires put on. Let's go, baby. So another little issue I forgot to mention was the TPS sensor light, tire pressure sensor indicator light there. That has been on forever. So if you ever see that, that means you need to check your tire pressure or you need to replace your TPS sensors because the battery is dead. I also need to change my oil. As you can see, the maintenance light. So let's try to get rid of some of these indicator lights. Let me show you the sensors that I ordered here. Got these off of eBay. And this is what they look like. So these are going to go inside of your tires. You can see the valve right here, Schrader valve, I think it's called. There's the battery. And these batteries wear out after a while. So you got to replace them. You got to replace the whole thing. I don't know. I guess you could take the battery out and put a new battery in. I don't know if that's possible, but I'm going to go ahead and replace these as well so I can get rid of this dumb light that's been on my car forever. Since I'm getting the new tires put on, might as well just get the sensors put on. So they're nice. I like them. These are basically a replacement of what I had before. It does say Baja Champion right there. but they didn't make the ones that I had on there before anymore. So I got these. These ones do rub right here on the fender lining, I guess you call it. It rubs right there. So I guess what I could do is cut it off like at this point right here. I know there's a lot of people that do that. I'm not sure. I'll see what I'll decide. Yeah, because it just kind of hangs down like that. I don't know if I really need that. So I'll worry about that later. Right now, what I need to do is get to these brakes, man. These things are. I'm gonna have to resurface these rotors, but the pads I think are toast.